Hello, this is duntov. So today is Thursday, February 6th, 2025. So today I'm at the Mirage site. So this is on the pool side. So if you remember when I was here on Monday, we saw them holding up some steel on one of the cranes that looked like it was on this back side. So I wanted to come on over to see if we could figure out what they're doing. So I'm going to try to zoom in. We do have, so the way the parking deck is here, it's kind of hard to get a good view. You can see this big ledge. But I'm going to zoom in there. We could actually see the crane. So you can see the crane here, and it is holding something, and it is holding up a piece of steel right now. Alright, so we got the, you can see the crane, that cable's hooked up to it. And then just lowering that one down, you can see the crew there. Alright, so got a little shake. This it looks like they're trying to get it all in order there so they could bolt it together. That's zoomed in as far as I could zoom in, so pretty good view. Alright, so I'm not sure what they're building. Let me zoom out a little bit. So we can see that they do have, you can see how the steel's going up. It's going to be like a, you can see how they have it going, like it's going to be like a, you know, pretty much that's as big as it looks like it's going to go, but then they're going to continue in. But from where I'm at, it's hard to tell what I'm looking at here. It's very sunny right behind me on this little viewfinder, so I'm not going to know really all what we're looking at until I download it into the computer. I do see an excavator down there also. Alright, let me zoom in again on them guys, see if we can see. It's very breezy up here today also. Not sure if you're getting the wind noise or not. So this here brings back memories watching them put up Allegiant Stadium with all the steel workers, and they were climbing around, especially when they were putting up the canopy trusses around the top roof area of the stadium. It was crazy. They would build the truss, you know, down on the ground and lift them up, and just watching them getting it bolted into place was really, really crazy. Alright, so we got steel going up in the back here. Alright, so I'm gonna zoom on out a little. So thank you to everyone that sent me links and just comments about this area over here. I thought it was like some apartments, because I remember there was some kind of apartment building that was here when they built the place. But then after getting all the comments and links, this is actually the villas. So it's really the high-end, like private areas. If you look at like an aerial view of it, you could actually see, looks like most of them have their own private little swimming pool. And so this was the special area here. So you can see it's still here. So it looks like they're gonna keep them. And then back here, if you didn't know, they used to have dolphins here. You could see dolphins, and they had I guess they'd be kind of, not really aquarium, but they had the water back here for them. And then the pool is up closer to the building. So as you can see, there's no more pool and no more dolphin habitat. So I haven't seen renderings on how the pool's gonna look here, but if it's anything like the original Hard Rock Hotel, that is now the Virgin Hotel, that was a big pool that they even had a TV show about it. It was, I think it was called Rehab. And you'd have, you know, crazy stuff going on with that. All right, let's look at the building. So at the top, you can see this back wing. They did take off all of the Beatles love. And then if we look here, they also have some of that vinyl like we saw them putting on in the other, you know, on the front side. Still not sure what the vinyl's for, but they have a few on some of the windows. I don't know, maybe the windows got cracked or not sure. And then the other wing, just like the front, they haven't started working on it yet. All right, I'm gonna try to zoom on along the base of the building. And I'm trying to get this little tripod to work. All right, along the base of the building, I want to just zoom in. We're gonna see what they're doing down inside here. All right, so you can see they have the excavator doing something right there, and then you got the water truck. That looks like some kind of scaffolding there. I was just trying to see if we could see through, which from here I don't notice anything. If you remember my video, one of my earlier videos, I don't know if it was the last one or the one before, you could actually see from the front where the atrium area was, you were able to see through to the back side, and you could see the excavators and stuff. Now it kind of looks like they might have closed it off. I'm not sure if it's like these walls here that they start closing in now. But I don't see any light going through that would kind of show like the front area now. And then the last time I was on this back side, I remember kind of in this area, it did say like, it had a sign still hanging up. Kind of seemed like it would have been on this wall over here. I don't remember what it said, but something for the swimming pool area. So it looks like they tore down more walls since I was here last. Or maybe the signs were on this building. I don't know, but either way, I don't see those signs anymore. All right, let's check out some of the construction stuff here. You can see a lot of the wood and stuff in this fenced in area. And if we look down here, we got a lot of the pipes and stuff for the plumbing. Looks like some steel over there. Then we got the construction offices pretty much right here where I'm standing. And then they do still have the marquee sign back here. So this road in the back, that's Frank Sinatra. And then you still got the thank you to the team members, but then you can see the Mirage name is off of that also. So, all right, I guess I'm gonna make my way. I'm gonna go to Treasure Island Park and go walk. We're gonna go get some footage along the strip there up over the wall. But here's the pool area. Alright, I just got back in my car. I mean, this is just on my GPS, but I just want to show we got the Mirage here. So I'm in Caesar's Palace, but so here's the Mirage. You can see in the front, this is the atrium. This was the old volcano. So since we just left the pool area, I just want to show that here. So we can see here, so this was the pool. And then over here, this was like the dolphin habitat this way. And then these were the villas that we were just showing. So the parking deck I was in, I was right here at the top of this one here. Right up here. So I was right on that corner looking over the wall. So a lot of that's changed. And it seems like where they're working, because you have all this area, it kind of seems like some of this was gone. And even this roof area here, like this lower level, seems like some of that's gone. So, but there's where we just were. This would be where the construction offices were set up. So a lot's changed. Look at all that. So it was a pretty big pool already. I've never stayed at the Mirage, so, but I've been to the dolphin habitat. And then they did have like Siegfried and Roy's secret garden. I'm not sure if that would have been this area back here. I don't remember exactly. But they did have like white tigers and elephant and some other animals that were back there. But that's what it looked like before they took everything out. Alright, I want to show this here at the Palazzo. I had a few people ask me in the comments what they were building over here. So if we look at the top here, you can see the cranes. I never see them move. So if we look below, it looks like a building there, but this is actually like blocking the construction. It was like this. I was recently in Venice and they kind of did this with all their buildings. If they had construction, they would put a tarp around it and they made it look like what they were going to work on. So I'm assuming they're putting a tower up over here that's going to resemble this, but I've never seen those cranes on top move. So I don't know when they work on them or if it's just at a standstill and they're not doing anything right now, but that's what eventually it's going to look like. Should be look just like that, what you see on the tarp that's covering everything. So if I ever see them cranes moving, I'll show some of that also, but I don't know when they're working on it. You know, so that's Palazzo is actually part of the Venetian. It's, you know, here's the regular Venetian part over here. So it's just kind of like its own hotel, but connected to it in a way. Okay, we're now on the strip side. We could just see the big crane was picking up something over there. All right, so it's about 12:30 right now, so I think it is lunch break for a lot of the crew. All Right, he lifted that up, but then he put it down, then he lifted it back up, so not sure exactly. All right, so let's look around here. I think everyone's on lunch right now, so, and it's very bright here also, so. All right, that's as far as I could zoom in. I'm on, my Pocket 3, which only has a 4x zoom. All right, we can see they got the concrete trucks there, and we got the big pump here. Let's see if we could follow this arm, see what they're pumping down into today. Looks like right over there. All right, so the one thing I noticed when I was walking over this way, they actually, if you remember, there was that smaller blue crane and that drill rig that was kind of parked close to this fence over here. They moved it now towards the closer to the Treasure Island side. So we should be able to see them here soon. So they're back that way. There it is right there. So they moved those up close to the edge of the property, that way got them out of the way. So we got a lot of these vehicles parked in the way today. But let's check out the main building. So I'm pretty sure they haven't started to remove any of the Beatles' love on this tower yet either. All right, I'm gonna move on down. We're gonna see, because we got a lot right in front of this. So we're gonna move down and see if anything else is going. You can see some crew members there. Looks like they're all on break. It's starting to get very windy. I don't know if you can see the dust on the screen here. I'm not sure what's in this big box. We got all like the toolbox things here, but not sure what this thing is. Let's look around. Let's see if we could see the bases for the cranes. It's kind of hard for me to tell today. It's so bright. I don't know. I think that's one right there, and then there should be one closer to the building. But it looks like the rebar's gone up a lot higher since I was here last also. All right, let's keep walking. See the construction office they put right here. Alright, it sounds like the crane's going to lift something right now. I just heard the horn going off. Yep, there it goes. So I'm not sure if they're bringing stuff out of the area or bringing stuff down inside. Usually this, if I'm not mistaken, they load this up with like debris from down inside and then dump it out. We'll follow it and see if we're able to see what they're doing. Or we probably won't because we got this blue steel in front of us. Yep, out of view. You can see a lot of the rebar cages again over here that they're building. And there's a good view. You can see how windy it's getting, all the dust blowing around. And that was the atrium, which is no more. So this place looks like it's going to start going up really quick, come out of the ground really fast now. You can see all the rebar, all the forms, everything going in, and they're pumping the concrete in every day. So it's going to start going really fast. Alright, so if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel, Raiders1967, to get updates on this transformation as well as the Tropicana demolition with the building of the new A's Stadium. That should be starting, it's supposed to start in April of this year, but I haven't heard anything lately, so we'll keep an eye out for that to see when they're planning on breaking ground on that. And if you enjoy the videos, please hit a like, and I'd like to thank everyone for watching, and I will talk with you guys next time.